All right, what's happening, everyone? What's happening? This is Coffee and Charts Live, Volume 60. I'm done with distribution. As you guys make your way on, be sure to like and share the video from whatever platform that you're on. I think I'm going to change these shades. I think I'm going to switch these shades. They're a little dark. these are a little dark. Hold on a second. All right, that's a little better. Switch to the gradient tint. What you know about that? All right. So as you make your way on, like and share the video from whatever platform you're on. So if you're tuning in from Facebook, for example, be sure to like, share the video, and then follow the TeamAlliance Facebook page. There's a little bell. When you follow the page, you need to turn that bell on. All right. If you're tuning in from YouTube, be sure to subscribe. And after you subscribe, there's another bell there. Turn on the bell notifications. Also, like the video and share the video from the platform. And if you're tuning in from Twitter, be sure to like and share the video and then to retweet on your timeline. All right. And of course, if you're not already a member of the Public TeamAlliance Facebook group, be sure to join the group, because when you do, that will ensure that you're notified. Even if you miss the notification from the platform, you will not miss it from the group, because they always go through. Always. All right. So be sure to join the Public TeamAlliance Facebook group. All right. And doing all of the above will just give you the best opportunity to be notified when I'm live. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I got like 3 pairs on deck. Crazy. All matching pairs too. All matching pairs. Yeah. Gotta do it. All right. So oh yeah. Yeah, this is what we do right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Abundance vibration. Yeah, it's funny. I don't even got my coffee. I left it on the island in the kitchen. Well, I don't even feel like going. I'll just leave it. I'll drink it later. Or maybe if I need to walk off, I'll go warm it up. All right, so we had a very good live market observation last night. Very good. It was very informative. I was talking about quite a few things that will definitely elevate many of you, even those of you who are not in training with us. I was about to say something else. I forgot what I was just about to say about last. Oh, the exams. Yeah, the exams we did very, very good. The exams help you to really determine for yourself the level of understanding that you actually have when you get my feedback to what you say. So, for example, when I do the exam, I'm asking the question. Then you respond to the question based on what you know or understand. Then that in turn will trigger a response back from me to you, which will give you elevation, because you may be at a level that's higher than you think that you are, or you may not have understanding of something that you think that you do. Regardless of what the case is, you will get very good feedback. And by you engaging in the exam, it allows you the opportunity to know. You kind of don't know until you're tested. When you're tested, then you kind of get an idea of where you are. All right. So the exams are excellent, without a doubt. So we'll do some observation And when we finish this, I'm actually going. We're gonna go to lunch because these kids get out of school early for the holiday weekend. Well, not weekend, but the holiday week coming up. They out of school all next week and Christmas. So go take them out the house, man. They need to get up out of here. They ain't gonna be in here driving me crazy. So go get some brunch or something. Well, now it's gonna be lunch because it's late. So we'll go get some lunch, let them chill, and then figure it out after that. And I'm pretty sure Starbucks Run will be involved in that as well. Pretty sure of it. All right, so oh, what else is going on? Oh, earlier I had posted a withdrawal that I made, a little over $1,000. What that was from was actually from a partial fill. Sometimes what I'll do is when I get a partial fill, um, I'll just withdraw whatever I actually did earn on that particular trade. I just pull it out, and sometimes I'll just use those as posts. Now, it's interesting because I typically don't post the larger withdrawals that, are from a complete fill, because people just look at that and they're like, nah. Like it goes so far above people's heads that they don't understand or think that this is something that they can actually do. That's what I don't want to do. Is one of the concerns that I've had for quite a while, because I'm aware that the audience that may tune in and the people that will run into this content are average, everyday regular people. They're not necessarily people that are that heavily into trading, or they're not really that much that educated, or they're just not that successful, but they're seeking success. So my goal more so is to take people that are um kind of at the, I'm not going to say at the bottom, but I want to take people from the larger majority that don't have success in this industry and help them to achieve success, and to do it in a way where it's real and it's practical and it doesn't seem like they can't do it. When you start seeing like actual withdrawals, and them withdrawals are the size of, are bigger than what you made in a month on one trade, it kind of like it messes with your head a little bit. I know that already. I know that because people have told me. They're like, what? Wait, what? Wait. What you mean that you made that on one trade? And it's like, so just me saying that already messes with people's heads. Then you seeing a withdrawal that big, it's like, oh my, what? Like, oh my God. And it's like people separate themselves immediately because they don't think that they can achieve that. But I'm trying my best to help you guys understand that not only can you achieve that, but that's what's going to happen. See, like if you train and you learn this skill and you grow and you develop, you work on your mindset. Like when you just do all of these things that are necessary to achieve the skill set, then the results is what happens because you have the skill set. So it's not that it's something that you can't do. It's something that happens as a result of what you actually do that put you in position to achieve the results. See, so training, learning the skill set, and learning how to understand the market, working on your mindset, doing all of these things is what puts you in position to achieve those results. And those results is what is going to happen. So I don't want anyone to feel like they can't do that. You can do that. Not only you will be doing that. That's the point. That's what you're going to do. If you do this, this is what you're going to do. That's the point that I'm making. So it's not far-fetched. It's not, something that only Mark does that. No. This is what you guys are going to do. This is what's going to happen as a result of what we are doing here. This is what's going to happen as a result of you training, as a result of you working on your mindset every day. All them 301 views every day. All of the playlist views, all the group chat. You watching recordings, giving feedback, you listening to me, you giving back to me, you giving back to the group. All of this is going to put you in position to do the same thing. Like it's inevitable. It's not like it might happen. It's what happens. So that's why I always encourage you guys to just stick to the work. Like, don't worry about trades and, oh, is this a good trade? And did I do it right? Don't even worry about that. Just work on developing your mindset and work on developing the skill set. And you know what the skill set is. The skill set is not about trades. The skill set is about you understanding the movement of the market. That's why every time I come on here with an observation, what are we looking at? We're looking at the market. I'm not on here looking for a trade. See, looking at the market. So the market is the very thing that is going to allow you to become free. Your understanding of the market. You combine that with the mindset that you need in order to engage with the market and be in alignment with it. This is what happens. Y'all understand that, right? Like, this is what happens. Like you're going to be at the point where, you know, you make withdrawals regularly. Money hit your bank account on a regular basis, and it's normal. It's not going to seem like, oh, wow, man, look at this. You know, naturally, the first time that you do it, yeah, it's going to feel like that. Like, oh, my God, wow, this is crazy. Ooh, this is crazy. It feels like that at first. But after a while, it normalizes. See, the same way that your expectation because of you applying the process in the market becomes normal. Like when you get on this platform and you observe and you know what you're looking at, you know what you're waiting for, you're not confused, you know, you're not thirsty, anxious to get into a trade. Oh, I didn't trade this week yet. I didn't get a trade this week yet. You're not doing any of that. All of that is turning you into the person that deserves the results of this. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's turning you into the person that deserves this. If you don't develop patience, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. You know why? Because the market is not going to wait for you. Market don't sit around waiting for you to get on. All right, well, Joseph is on. Let me go ahead and you know, do something and give him a trade. Market ain't doing that. Your job is to be in alignment with the market, meaning whatever the market is doing at the time, you need to understand it, for one, and you need to know what it means. Excuse me. And then you need to know how to apply the process that we use so that you can make sense of it and then position yourself to only be in trades that are going to end in profit. And that's all you're doing. You're learning the entire skill set. You're learning the craft that we call trading, because trading is not just about trading. Matter of fact, trading is not about trading. Being in this trading industry, it's about learning how to become a professional. Learn, like, developing the skill set so that you can execute a process at the professional level. That's what this is about. So when you're following a process that works, you need to be able to follow the process. The reason that you need your mindset is so that you don't deviate from the process. See, What some people end up doing is they don't work on mindset. So they're taking bits and pieces of the process and then trying to find trades with it. And that's never what you want to do. That's never what we're going to do. We not doing that. That's not what we're here for. We're here simply to learn the process, apply the process, and achieve the results. We achieve the outcome from the trades because we understand the outcome of the market's movement. That's why we win trades. You're like, y'all, are y'all understanding? We don't win trades because we pick good trades. We win trades because we understand the outcome of market movement, period. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, let's do some exams. Let me get y'all into some exams real quick. There's a minute and 23 seconds left on the clock. I want you to tell me, with this much time left, is the market going to stay inside of this box? Here, let me get a little arrow here. Is the market going to stay in this box? Well, it kind of got a little easier for y'all now. I don't even know if I want to use this anymore. But y'all pretty much know the answer now, if you didn't already. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next one. So the market definitely it's going to stay inside of this box. And it's actually trying to push above the box, but more than likely it's going to come back down into the box somewhere. So it is going to stay inside the box. All right, so we'll wait for the next one. Yes, exactly. Exactly, right. You ain't entitled to shit. That's right. You are not entitled to nothing. You thinking, oh, well, I'm here now, so, hey, the market need to give it up. What? Come on, don't do that. Don't come in here with that mentality. Like, don't come in here thinking that somebody owe you something or the market owe you something, or I don't even know what people be thinking. They just be bugging out. They just be bugging out. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, they be so detached from reality that it's like, man, maybe this ain't for you. I don't think this is even for you because your mindset is crazy. Yep. But yeah, so yesterday I was mentioning, this year coming up, I want to do some things a little differently. I'm working on a project that's going to be different than the normal projects that I do. It's going to be different. Like what I like to do is I like to teach and I like to train. The reason I like to do that is because as I'm teaching and training others, I'm teaching and training me. See, like this is one of the things also that kind of explain why I listen to 301 still. Because, people ask me all the time, Mark, why do you listen to 301? You made it. You listen to yourself talking? Yeah. Hell yeah. Because it's almost like an out of body experience. Like as I'm listening to me talk to me, I'm not listening to me. I'm listening to the information, the knowledge over and over again. That's what I hear. See, you'll hear me and my voice talking to you. I don't even hear me. I just hear the information. When I watch 301 and listen, it don't even seem like it's me. You got to understand that's how much I've elevated. Me personally, I've elevated to the point where I don't even hear that as me. I just hear the words. But I'm not sitting there like, yeah, listen to me. Yeah, I was going off, man. I was going in on this train. Like, I'm not even listening as me. It might as well have been somebody else because the way that I listen is the same way that y'all listen to when I speak to you. You're being trained, conditioned over and over again on repeat. and you keep hearing the same thing over and over again, eventually what your mind does is your mind starts to repeat it without you thinking about doing it. So when you keep hearing certain things, after a while you do it because you don't even mean to do it. In other words, it's so conditioned in you at the subconscious level that you do it automatically because that's all you hear. When you listen to the training, you don't hear nothing else. You see, phase 1, environment. Phase 2, behavior. You want stability. Once you have phase 1 and 2, then you apply parameters in phase 3. But what you do is when you apply the parameters, you take it in your head. So now you have permission. If another one comes while phases 1 and 2 are in place, then you can take that one. Like you see how everything, it just comes together. You keep hearing that. That's what you're going to be doing. So when you ask questions now, you're asking questions because you're working through your mindset. You're really not asking questions about what you're being taught because you know it already. You already know the information. That's why I tell you to do it on repeat. That way you'll know. What do I mean by that? You know at the subconscious level. You know at the subconscious level. The reason you'll ask questions is because your bullshit is trying to survive, right? And you have the urge to do certain things like trade when you know that you shouldn't be. Stupid shit like that. But it's not that you don't know what to do. You do know what to do. But your main issue is you don't know how to control yourself still. And that's the work that you do through mindset. You see? So that's why this is so powerful. And that's why I said this is why I like to teach and to train, because as I'm doing it to you, I also get a chance to listen to what I said, and I can play it back and I can hear it myself. So I hear it as a student. Even though I'm the teacher, I listen as the student. Are you following me? So that's why I know you can do it. If I'm listening as you, like I'm not listening as the teacher now. When I play it back, I'm listening as the student. So if I can absorb it through repetition, and I told you yesterday, I done watched 301 over 6,000 times. So if I can play it back over and over, and get the repetition, and it works on me, it's going to work on you. That process works. That's the blueprint right there, what I'm explaining. So the same thing I do, that's what you have to do. Well, Mark, what do? I listen to it on repeat. I'll watch a replay of a live market observation. I'll watch Coffee and Charts over again. Then I go back to 301. Then I go back to the other 3 videos in the playlist. I'll watch them all as the student. That's how I know that it's going to work for y'all. This is what I'm saying about not being distracted by other things. Don't deviate and get distracted and get all anxious. Oh, I ain't get a trade. Just like when y'all hear me talk about the trades that I ended up being in. Sometimes them trades are spread apart. Days at a time. Sometimes I'll go a whole week with no trade. That's how you have to be. How am I going a whole week without a trade? Because I'm not going to deviate. I'm not going to get thirsty and be like, fuck that, I'm taking a trade. I'm not doing that. I'm going to observe and wait. I'm doing the exact same thing that you should be doing. I'm doing the exact same thing you will be doing. Because you'll do this if you do 301 on repeat. The behaviors that I have, you develop them through the repetition of the training. How do you think I got like this? How you think I'm elevated the way that I am? Who taught me? Who taught me? 301. Mark, who taught you momentum? The market taught me momentum. So now when I go to 738 and listen to it, I can hear it in 738. Play it back. And it's teaching me again, repetition. This is why I'm telling y'all it's working. See, some of y'all don't think that it's working either because you're not trading yet. Don't think that. The fact that you're not trading means it is working because you shouldn't be trading yet. You should be training. You'll know when you're ready to trade. You'll know. Come on now. Yeah, it gets very interesting. I know it does. Yes, exactly. Got to be project minded for this work. Yes. Yes. Very good. Daniel, what's going on? Yes. Listen to yourself say, Mark, can I take it? No. All day. Yep. This is it right here. Subconscious competence. Yes. And I believe this wholeheartedly. The highest form of learning happens when you teach all day. That's the difference between discipline and motivation. You shouldn't need motivation to train. Let's go. Dan, you said did thousands of trades before getting here. Ain't looking forward to taking a trade until I'm beyond ready. Exactly. Exactly. Torrey, what's happening? Exactly. Because you shouldn't want to be trading at all until you know why you're trading. Listen to that. You shouldn't want to trade at all until you know why. Listen, before you ever take a trade, the question should be there. Why am I taking this trade? If you can't answer the question before you take the trade, don't take the trade. See, your answer shouldn't be, well, because the trade looked pretty good. This looks good. What do you mean the trade looks good? We don't trade. We observe. We see when the market aligns. We see when the market stabilizes. We see when the market is in the green. And then if a trade comes at that time, that's the trade we end up being in. Do. That's what we do. So you see the difference? I'm going to do some more exams here in a minute. Do some more exams. Excuse me. Mitch, what's going on, sir? Yesterday was good. Remember when I had I think it might have been the last exam I did last night. And when I asked you about um was there momentum in that last binary? If you didn't watch the market observation from yesterday, y'all got to check that out. Definitely, that was good. That was good. Got to check that out. Now I remember why I used to do exams all the time. Get that engagement and that interaction, and I get to see where y'all are at. Yes, indeed. Here's a market question: Does the market currently have momentum? Yes or no? We're gonna go straight to it. Does the market currently have momentum? Yes or no? Oh, excuse me. And my next question, let me see what this does right now, and I'll ask the question. Hmm. Should I ask y'all this? Yeah, I asked y'all. Is this candle gonna stay in the box right here? This is the next question. This candle right here, is this gonna stay in the box or is it gonna come out that box? Is this going to stay or is it going to go out the box? This one right here. $15 seconds left. Let's see where we are. Yeah, 738, and this is the 1273 strike. 739, 5 seconds. We had 73938, and it ends at 38. All right, let me see what y'all said to both. So, first question I had asked was, did the market have momentum currently? Right, that was the first question. Okay, so Keith said yes, Walker yes, David and Mitch no. Angel, she's saying it's a gray area. Mm-hmm. So, Angel, gray area is yes or no? Give me a yes or a no. Keith said no. Walker says yes. Okay. All right. So it's like a mix. It's like a mixed bag. About half and half said yes or no to momentum. And then I asked, was that the market going to stay in that box? And you guys said, I think Keith said no. Keith, you said no to it staying in the box. Is that what the no was out? Okay, so yeah, so you said no, it's not gonna stay in the box. It's gonna go out the box. Got you. Okay. Walker said yes, it's gonna stay. Mitch said yes. David said yes. Jermaine said it's gonna go out. Keith said darn after he saw it stayed in. Angel said stay in the box. Daniel, not fully. Daniel, what's the not fully to? What's that? What is that a response to? To which question? And Angel says, for momentum, I'd say no, but I wasn't looking at the indicative when I first wrote it. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like I like I like this. I like this. This is good. I like this. Let me move this over here out the way. So let's explore. Let's explore. My question was, does the market have momentum currently? And half of you said yes, half of you said no. And I'll give my response in a moment. Okay, so Daniel, you're saying not fully to momentum. So not fully means no. Okay, so Daniel is no. Okay, my response is no. The market does not have momentum. What you're seeing is the gray area. The gray area is where the market is neither slow nor accelerated to the point where momentum is present. Now that is just environment wise. In other words, phase one. So if you had to look at this in phase one, what would you say that you're in? This ain't momentum and it ain't a slow environment either. It's neither one. It is neither one. So what results is the gray area where the market's transitioning to something. It's either transitioning to momentum or it's transitioning to a slow environment. And if you just had to judge based on how it looks, it could go either way. At this point, it literally could go either way. All right, let me see something else. This candle going to stay in the box right here? Let me turn this around. This current candle, is this going to stay in the box? And not where the arrow is right here. Is the next one over. This one. Here, let me zoom in. Is this going to stay in the box or is it going to shoot up? And right now you're at 1.12749. Now you're at 5.1 with 5 seconds left. You're at 5.2. And it ends at 5.2. All right. Now let me see if you had enough time to answer that one. So Keith, Walker, Rowe all said it was going to stay in the box. And it ended up not staying in the box. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. Why do you guys feel it did not stay in the box? What about the movement can you look at to explain why this went above? Your Walker's a nut. He funny. First he says yes. Then after he says yes, it is shooting up. That is funny. I like these responses. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, Jermaine. That's the gray area right there, brother. Oh, Angel wanted too. Yes. That's why. Listen, do you realize how powerful this is? Look at what y'all just did. Hold on. Look at what y'all just did. And see, this is why you see. So if you notice, when I do the exam, I don't give credit for when you're right. Because if you're right, but the why is not what it should be, the reason is not what it should be, you can't get credit. So if you said, yeah, it's going to go out the box, can't give you credit for that, because if it goes out the box, it just goes out the box. The same way that if it stayed in the box, it just stayed in the box. But why? If the why is unclear, then you don't get credit for either one. So the why is, well, it's in the gray area. What did we just talk about? We just said the market is neither in a slow environment or has momentum. So what that means is we don't know what the market gonna do. So when I asked you, well, why did it go out the box? Because we don't know what the market's gonna do. We're in the gray area. That's why. So when you hear me talk about you need to understand why, is it clicking now? So I can ask you these questions all the time. Well, why did it stay in the box? Why did it not stay in the box? And your answer should be in alignment with what the market is doing. So if you know the market's in the gray area, then that means regardless of what the outcome is, it don't even matter because we don't know anyway. That's why. Well, why did it do it? Because we don't know what it was going to do. Because it's in the gray area. That's why. Would you want to trade in the gray area? Starting to make sense now? See, the whole purpose of it is to determine whether or not it makes sense to be in a trade at the time. If it don't make sense to be in a trade, then don't be. So we know that that's off the table. No trading. Like, nah, we ain't trading during this. Nah, this is the gray area. Ain't nothing to do. See? But when you observe, when I question you about it, that's what your response has to be. You can't say, oh, well, yeah, I would have took it. You know how people have done that in the past? Like, we don't do that now. I'm just saying. In the past, people be like, yeah, I would have took that one. Well, why would you have taken that? Well, because, the trade looked pretty good. Oh, you in trade mode. Okay, I got you. Makes sense. I understand why you would have done it. Because you're in trade mode. But you're not answering the question still. Because if I'm asking you, why did you do it? Your answer is a trade. You know why your answer is the trade? Because there's no justification from the market itself. You don't know what the market was doing. So that's why you don't answer that from the market perspective. You answer from the trade perspective. Oh, well, it was a good trade. Because that's all you have. This is good stuff right here. Man. That's all you have. You don't have nothing else. Crazy. Maurice, the pleasure is all mine, sir. But see, so Walker, understand what I'm saying about the gray area. The gray area is also when you have horizontal, but it's still not slow. You can have gray when you're looking at horizontal also. Gray just means it's neither it's not solid in either one. It's not solid in horizontal and it's not solid in vertical. That's what the gray area is. So when you're in horizontal, you know that you're waiting for certain things to manifest. The first thing is what? You know what? Here, let me do this. What's the first thing that you're waiting to manifest in horizontal? The very first thing. We're going to do the exams like this now. What is the very first thing that you're waiting for in horizontal? Come on, y'all. Forrest, what's up? The very first thing. Come on, y'all. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Range. Give me another terminology for range. Give me another terminology for it that I use now, recently. Johnny's on it. Doug is on it. Reginald's on it. Give me another terminology for it. Angel be showing off. She be showing off on y'all. Small candle dominance. Small candle down. So the very first thing we're looking to see in horizontal is smaller candles. So if you don't have small candles, you don't have anything yet. Oh, but Mark, a few of the candles are in the box. Candles ain't small enough. Mm-hmm. Can't have no cluster without small candles. And you can't have a cluster without a barrier. So the small candles produce the barrier, which produce the cluster. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? So you see what you kind of see where I'm going. There's things that we wait for, depending on the perspective that we're looking at or looking through. If we're looking through horizontal, we know that the very first thing we got to see is small candles dominating the chart. So if you don't have small candles dominating the chart, there's absolutely zero to do. Zero. Nothing. You don't do nothing else yet. Oh, but Mark, they candles are in the box. They're not small though. So until they're small, it's just candles in the box for now. What does it mean? Doesn't mean anything yet. Okay. Yep. Yep. And so you see how I simplified it? It's that simple. That's how simple it is. Exactly how I just described it. Oh, well, the candles ain't small yet. That's it. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. There was something else I wanted to ask just now. I forgot what I was going to say. Exam question. Can you have stable movement without small candles in horizontal? Can you have stable movement without small candles in horizontal? See what you'll say to that. Getting a lot of yeses. Very good. Can you have stable movement in vertical without momentum? Can you have stable movement in vertical without momentum? This is interesting. And this is why I wanted to ask. So James Wallace says no. Jay Carley says yes with S's at the end. Rose said his guess is no. Angel, yes. Forrest, yes. Jermaine, yes. David, yes. This is good. Well, let's talk about it. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it, here go. So if the market doesn't have momentum, what I'm asking is, can it have stability in the movement without momentum? And the answer to that is, of course, yes. The market movement can always be stable regardless of what the environment is, whether it's the environment we're waiting for or not. The market movement can be stable in the green area or the gray area. Wow. What I'm doing with you guys is I'm elevating your understanding of what you know already. I'm not teaching you anything right now because you'll know this. I'm elevating your understanding of it. Now listen, stable movement, you can see regardless. The market can move and it remains where it goes. It can do that at any speed. It can do that without momentum. It can do that without small candles. It can do that while it has small candles. You're following me? Now, what it means is that there is still incompletion if you don't have that stable movement with momentum in vertical or with smaller candles in horizontal. You're following me? So what'll happen is you'll see stable movement sometimes in the gray area. And when I say the gray area, I'm talking about where it's not smaller candle dominant and it's not momentum. It's somewhere in the middle. You seeing candles, they just look like different size candles. Some are big, some are medium. And you're looking at the movement and you're like, wow, the market is pretty stable. But you know there's no small candles, so ain't nothing to do in horizontal. You also know, well, there ain't no momentum. Ain't nothing to do in vertical. Give you an example. Many of you have sent me videos. Those of you looking through vertical, you sent me videos with crossovers. And you said, yeah, this crossed over and it's set up, but there wasn't enough momentum. You're following me? So in other words, you sent me a video because you saw the crossover, you saw the market hold also. It crossed over and it stayed. And in your mind, you're like, that stayed, that held. So what immediately happens is the question. You're like, wait, could I have taken that? Did I miss something? See, this is your bullshit now coming up. I'm trying to show you how the bullshit creeps in. It creeps in because it makes you question what you know already. You already know if in vertical, if you don't have momentum, it's next. But you still look and ask the questions. Why? Because the bullshit comes up. It just comes up. You're like, damn, am I missing something? I could have took that. But in the back of your mind, you're like, wait, but there was no momentum, which is why you sent me the video. You sent me the video and you're like, well, Mark, take a look at this. What you think about this? And what am I going to do? When I give you the feedback, isn't my feedback short? What am I going to say? Be like, nope, ain't enough momentum. Sometimes I just say no momentum and nothing else. And your questions might still come. Like, but hold on, Mark, it's set up though. The crossover was nice, and it held at the end. The candle before it was the same color, the same direction. Yeah, but there's not enough momentum. You see where I'm going? So this is what I mean about elevating. When you elevate to the point where you disregard everything, even the stuff that looks good. Because to you, it looks good when you see stable movement. I know this. This is what I'm saying. The same, and you can do the same thing in horizontal. I can't even tell you how many videos you sent me of that. I got a whole bunch of them in my messages now. Mark, take a look at this right here. This look like MRMH. And then I look at it, I'm like, but these candles are 7 micropips. Hold on. Some of y'all right now here, y'all know who I'm talking to. You send me them videos and when I look at it, I'm like, wait, but your candles is 6, 7 micropips large. So why are we talking about MRMH at all? And what do? I ask you a question. What's my question? First, what's the first question I ask you off the bat? Well, did you have small candle dominance? So instead of me trying to get at you, I just asked you that simple question. When you send me that video, did you have small candle dominance? So now you're forced, right? You're forced to put the bullshit to the side now because you know that you have to tap into what you know already. You already know this. This is Don DeMarco right here. This is good. This is good. You know this already. Am I telling the truth? Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Market can move and hold, but Mark always says that's just one layer. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all are with me. Yep. Y'all are with me. We're basically waiting for when we can know that the distance is going. Oh, when we can know what the distance is going to be on the last candle. Daniel, I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not understanding that question. And yes, this right here is small candle dominance range. Yep. The words are synonymous. Range and small candle dominance are the same. They mean the same thing. Dan, you try to ask that again. I'm not sure what you're asking. And I got another exam question that's going to be good in a second. Yep, it is. Everything got to be in the crosshairs so the trigger pulling isn't questioned. It's instinctual. Yep. Yep. Automatic. It's subconscious. What was I going to ask just now? Oh, I know what I was going to ask. What behavior, excuse me, helps to transition the market into small candle dominance? What is something the market does that helps to transition the market into small candle dominance? It's one of the first things that the market does on its way to small candle dominance. What is it? See how good you really are. This is a hard question. It's hard, but it's not hard at the same time. Like, it's kind of not hard, but it is kind of hard though, because you got to think about this. Yeah, you have to think about the market to know this. So I'm gonna wait for you to respond to that. This is an excellent answer right here. This is excellent. That's excellent. And Walker's saying the same. Jay Carly and Angel over there playing. So Jay Carly's saying what Walker and Jermaine saying. James Wallace, same thing. Angel saying it holds. Dan, you saying slow. David saying slow. Good answer. I want y'all to get this though. Think. Don't just think about one thing. I want you to visualize the market moving and tell me what's one of the first things. Matter of fact, it's the first thing you see the market start to do as it transitions into small candle dominance. And Jay Carly, no. You're close, but no. No. And it can't be, you can't say this. I know that y'all want to say, look at this. I'm about to walk off. Somebody got it. Come on. I'm walking off. Dom DeMarco. You're still here? You're still here? Look, I was like, is he going for real? Oh shit. Nah, I just went to walk off, go warm up my coffee, man. Yeah, see, Angel know what it is. Oh, snap. Very good. So I see. So Jermaine had it too. He said it too. Stays in. There it is. Very good. Yeah, that's the first thing the market starts doing. The candle starts staying in the box. Now, the candle starting to stay in the box is one of the first things that the market begins to do before the candles start becoming smaller and staying in the box. You're following me? So that's why the box is such a powerful tool, because it helps you to see the first thing the market starts to do before ranging. Start staying in the box. Start staying in the box. But the answers are very good. I like it. I like it. John said the market starts to trend. No, John. Nope. That's funny. Osman really thought I was out of here. Yeah, but that was good, man. That was very good. I knew somebody was gonna get it. I knew it because, like I said, it's hard, but it's not. That was a hard answer. Well, it was a hard question, but the answer is something y'all know already. That's what I love about this. I'm pulling out what you know already. You already know this stuff. Yep, you already know. Yes, indeed. So, do you guys see how powerful it is for us um to have established all of these things within our knowledge base? Oh, Forrest got it too? He did? Let me see what he said. He said, oh, Forrest said it begins to transition into stability by ranging. Oh, it was almost there. That's the same as everyone else that was saying ranging and slowing down. It's kind of the same thing, but you're quite not quite. You're slightly not there yet. Like it wasn't fully answering the question. And actually, that's what happens after the candles start to remain in the box. Then it starts to transition by ranging. Yes. Then clusters. Yes. Right? Then the barrier. Yes. All of the above. Yep. Ferris Bueller moment. Somebody has said something about wait, what the hell? Where the hell are they going? Yo, hold on. I know they ain't leaving me. Hold on. All right. Yeah, they was leaving me to go eat. I'm like, oh, y'all nuts? I ain't leaving me in here. Yes, y'all look crazy right now. Ah, man. All right, so I got my coffee finally, piping hot. They know they ain't going nowhere without me. Yeah, no, Lulu had to go. She going to bring the teachers gifts and stuff because this is the last day for the kids for 2 weeks. So she just remembered. She was like, "Wait, I gotta give them their gifts." I'm like, "You're right, and better you than me. I don't feel like going over there. And we got to hit 2 schools." Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying a moment ago about how all of this comes together. Like you see how knowing what not to do as well as knowing what to do is so important. It's like when you know what not to do, when you know what you don't have yet, you know that there's still nothing to do yet. That's much better than having a narrow way of looking at what you're doing in the market and really just keeping it limited to your own limited thought. You know, like how some people just rely on their method of entering into trades and whatever specific things that they look for, they just wait for that and then they ready to pull the trigger. Even when we get what we are waiting for, we don't ever just pull the trigger because the trade also has to be presented. So we're not trying to force a trade just because we have the layers of stability present. Like y'all understand that there's never a time that we ever try to force a trade ever. We don't have to. The market is so generous that not only does it align, but then it gives us the trade. The main issue for most people is that they don't know when the market's in alignment and they're just looking at trades. So they'll look for trades, but they're not waiting for alignment from the market. And that's how they end up losing on repeat. They repeatedly lose. They just keep losing because they don't understand the dynamic of it. The dynamic is that you have to wait for the market itself to be in alignment. Well, what does that mean? It need to be out the gray. It can't be moving in a way where you don't understand why the movement is doing that. See, you can't anticipate the outcome of the existing movement. What does that mean? Well, you don't know what it's doing. What does that mean? You don't know what it's doing. How can you trade? Because what you're saying is, I don't know what the market's doing, but I'm going to trade anyway. If you don't know what the market's doing, you won't know what the trade is going to do. Don't you see that that's what happens? It's not the other way around. So the key is knowing, understanding what the market is doing. That means even when you know that the market's in the gray area and it's transitioning to what we want it to be in, the green area, but it ain't there yet, we still know not to do nothing. Oh, well, Mark, what if a trade comes and you're almost there? We do nothing. That's what happens. We do nothing. So there's never any time where we're forcing a trade, because we don't even have a time where we're even taking the trade. We're receiving the trade. We receive trades. Yep, that was good. That was good stuff. In the vertical, does the candle before the last minute candle have to move in the same direction as the last minute candle? Yes. Good question. Yes, and not only should it be in the same direction, the candle before the last minute should also already have momentum present. So remember when I talked about this the other night, I don't think it was last night. It might have been the night before. Whenever I did the last market observation, I had mentioned this because someone asked, well, what's a good distance for the candle? And my response was, well, you want there to only be one candle in the box. So if you got the box up, you want there to be momentum to the point where only one candle is in the box before the last minute candle. So if you got that one candle in the box, that means it came into the box and then it's setting up the crossover for the last minute to cross the bottom of the box. Does that make sense? So just visualize this. Candle starts above the box, enters the box, and ends in the box. And then the last minute sets up in the box, crosses over the bottom of the box, and continues. That was good. What do you understand what I just said? And if you don't understand, it's cool. It'll catch up to you. But the way I just described it, that's how you want to see it. Exactly what I just said. That is the textbook vertical crossover continuation that you want to see. What I just explained. Mo, if they ever do this to me, it's gonna be smoke in the city. That's what the old heads used to say back in the day. It's gonna be smoke in the city. Yeah, they better not ever do that to me. Okay, very good. Very good. Yep. Excellent. Like even now, this is a good example to use. Someone will look at this and they'll say, oh, this is vertical. It's vertical movement. It's not momentum yet. Wow. See, it's not momentum yet. So you see how someone could easily be tricked who either is not in the know or they don't fully understand or they're just impatient. If you're any of the above, you can easily mess shit up. And that's why it's so important that, probably more so for people not in training. If you're not in training, when you take these principles that I give you, you really have to observe the market. Don't try to trade because you're going to mess up. Like you're going to just mess it up. And when you mess it up, then now your brain is trying to process not only why you messed up, but why did you do it? You'll say to yourself, damn, why did I do that? Because in other words, you're saying, I shouldn't have even traded it. Like, I don't even really know what I'm doing yet. Exactly. but you did it anyway. You know why you did it? Because you have greed and you're thirsty. Those are just the natural things that you have that's a part of your bullshit. And you got to get rid of that stuff. So you see how everything always leads back to mindset and training. Like there's a reason that we do this the way that we do. Like it works. Put it like this. Everything that you need is in the training. Everything. You got to work on mindset. That's in the training. You need a winning process. That's in the training. You need to know what not to do. That's in the training. Well, you need to be able to share with people. That's in the training. You need to get feedback from people. That's in the training. Huh? Everything you need is in the training. And this is why when you stay connected, you start growing, you start developing, you start elevating. It's people that have been in training for 2-3 years that's just now really starting to get their stride. Now, this is 3 years later. And that's because it's a process and it's ongoing. It's not something that you can rush. You don't know how much of your bullshit needs to be overcome, for one. And you don't know what piece of bullshit is left to deal with until it happens, until it comes up, right? So you got to deal with all of that. And if you really want to know how much bullshit you got, go ahead and make a deposit. Make it like put money in your account, see what happens. See if you'll trade. If you start trading and you don't even have a plan, like you just find yourself one day, oh, let me see if I can practice. You find yourself doing that one day, you definitely got some bullshit that you gotta deal with. See, your deposit should not be made until the plan is in place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Chip know what it is. And remember that, see, self-awareness is not bad. It's not bad. It's good when you know what you're doing, what you know what's wrong. You know certain things about yourself that you have to deal with. Because the fact that you know means that you can actually start suppressing it with the mindset training. It's like suffocation. Like we're gonna overwhelm this. We're gonna put so much of this on top of this bullshit. We're gonna keep doing it until it's like the bullshit ain't even there. I don't care how long it takes, how much of this I gotta do. Well, how many times I gotta watch this? How many times I gotta listen to 301 Mindset? Keep playing it. Keep playing it. Keep playing. Matter of fact, let me I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I just spoke it up. I actually want to hear a little bit of 301 Mindset real quick. Because there's a part in there um that I like specifically. Like every time I listen to it, I get goosebumps. Every time. Pull it up right now. That's funny. The last video I was playing was 301 Mindset. It's in my history. Let me see if it might. You know what's crazy? It might even be on the part. It might be on the part. Let me see if it pulls up. Damn, this computer be slow sometimes. Jesus. Here you go. Yep, here it is. It's the part where I had just finished talking about withdrawals. Here you go.
People don't train. Look. Let me give you an example. People won't train, and they'll try to trade.
Just
what
listen
are you
to this.
doing? You trying to trade, and you didn't train. So now everything that you're doing in trading is exactly what Jay Carley pointed out a minute ago. Oh, let me hurry up and take this money out before the market realizes I don't know what I'm doing. You have that feeling because you're not training. So if you got there, you don't even know how you got there, damn near. If that's what you're feeling. I'm not saying that that's what anybody is doing. I'm saying if that feeling is there, the reason that you got to that feeling is because you're not training the way that you should be training. You need to train until you get to the point where you don't even think about the money.
Woo! It is. That's my favorite part right there. Yo. You need to get to the point where you don't even think about the money. Come on now. Remember earlier when I came on when I was talking about how it will become normal? Because I told you about that post that I made about the little Santa Claus withdrawal. Another partial fill I had did. And I'm like, see, like this is what you're going to be doing. It's going to be normal. And all of this is as a result of just executing the process. This is just what you do. It's a normal thing. Crazy. It's crazy, man. Let me see something. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, right now market is just in a gray area, pretty much overall. David says, I've been in for almost a year now. Every single time I listen to 301 Mindset, something new comes to me. And I remember it was about last week where I had to switch my mindset from thinking about the money to thinking about 1-0 forever. And I've been in for almost a year and I watched 301 several times today. Exactly. That's what I love about the way that the training is set up because it's fresh. It's like every time I listen, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. I kid you not. Like you saw just now my reaction, how I got excited when I heard that part. Every time I hear that, I react the same way. It doesn't matter when it is. As soon as I hear that part, my reaction is the same. And really, I'm reacting, throughout the whole video. But when I get to that part and I hear that again, crazy. And that's how you know that you're elevating also, because you should react that way. Like you should be fired up. What's happening is that eventually your belief aligns with what you know. Does that make sense? At first, you believe you can do it. There comes a point where you know you can do it. Then there comes a point where you know how to do it. Then there comes a point where you just do it. Come on now. Look at the transition you go through. This is what you go through. It's like how the butterfly goes from the cocoon to the butterfly. You ever seen a cocoon? A cocoon looks terrible. It looks scary. It looks it looks nasty. But when that butterfly finally is developed inside of the cocoon and it cracks through that shell, the butterfly is beautiful. So you see it went through all of the phases necessary to create the butterfly. Come on, man. Come on now. Stuff is awesome, man. It's awesome. Yeah, this was good today, man. This was good. I like what y'all was saying earlier. When I was doing some of the exams, I liked how I like how y'all are thinking now, because I can tell that you guys are training just by how you respond to these questions. Y'all are training. Yep, y'all are training. Wow. Angel said the process of becoming a butterfly is literally a liquidation process. It dissolves and rebuilds. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. You know, I forgot the name of the plant, and I wish I would have taken the picture. But I'm gonna tell you what I did with this. So, like right in front of my house, I have like on the side to where the entrance to the door is, there's a little small short bed with these. It has two of these plants I'm talking about in it, right? And what I did this summer, I put rocks. I cut one of the plants completely off, like down to the root. Cut it to the point where I couldn't see it no more. Now I knew it was still there, but I'm like, I'll just cut this. And then I put rocks on it. And I mean, like, you know, the white rocks, they're about that big. So I put these marble rocks on there, covered it completely. And this is in the summer. Week go by. I'm looking. I'm like, what's that? Sticking up out the rocks. So in the middle of the rocks, a little green spout starts sticking up like this, like literally this high. And let me show y'all. Zoom in a little bit so y'all can see. It's like this, the length of from here to here, sticking up out the ground. So the rocks is here. The rocks is here like this, and it's sticking up like that. Little green thing. I'm like, oh snap. Man, this thing, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I cut this thing all the way down. I'm thinking I not killed it, but you know, at least I cut it down to the point where it won't do that. This thing started pushing through the rocks. Another week go by. 2 green leaves. Beautiful green leaves. Another few days goes by. More leaves. And in the same bed right behind it, I had the same plant, the second one. I kept that one and I put what do you call this stuff? What's the stuff called? They have it in different colors. Like the wood chips. What do you call this stuff? Well, I can't think of the name of this. But you know what I'm talking about. You get it by the bag. and you put it, you can put it like in your beds, your beds where you have your plants and your shrubs and stuff. So anyway, I packed that around the plant that you could see. So you got the rock bed, and then you have the bed with the wood chips mulch. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Daniel. So I have mulch around the plant that's above. And that plant was pretty decent still. So I cut off the dead leaves or whatever, the dead stems. So it looked nice. It was nice and green. And then this one starts growing through the rock. So like 2 weeks go by. That one is bigger than this one now, with more green leaves everywhere. I'm like, yo, that was crazy, because there was nothing there. It was covered completely with rocks. And I'm like, do you realize like how crazy that is? Like, it was under the rocks. You couldn't see it. And I got into it and cut it down to the dirt. I didn't pull the root out. I left it. I'm like, let me just leave it. But I didn't think it was going to grow back in like 3 weeks. Literally 3 weeks, the whole plant grew back out with beautiful leaves. And it looked even better than the one that I kept. It was more vibrant and greener. I was like, that's crazy. So when I look at that type of thing, it's like I appreciate just the way that process is, because it's like, yo, that was a process. And I couldn't stop the process. I covered it with rocks. It's not like I covered it with dirt. Rocks. Like, it was heavy rocks in there. That thing busted up through the rocks. And that reminds me of us. See? You don't see your progress when you're under the rock. But you wait, you're there, you're working, and you're doing all of the work, and then it starts to sprout up. You see that little sprout first. Then it just keeps growing from there. Crazy. Crazy. Ron said he's going to get some mulch after this. Yep. Good old mulch. Yeah, I like the red mulch. I think it's redwood. Has a nice smell to it too. Angel, appearance of pain is only painful when you let the mind agree that it's pain. In other words, the pain of discomfort is controlled through the mind, speaking solely from the mental, not an injury. Powerful. Powerful stuff, man. Yeah, so this is, this is pretty amazing, man. Like, what we're doing here. And just the fact that we even have the opportunity to be able to do what we do. I think about that every day, and I'm truly grateful and appreciative for it. Like, for real. I'm like, I can just be anywhere. I got my phone with me. If I don't got my laptop, I got the phone. I can pull up the market on the phone, and it's just right there. Like, I know what I'm waiting to see. I know what I'm looking for. If I don't see it, I don't do anything. If I do see it, take advantage of it. Boom. Click in. Cash out. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not to mention the fact that you can start from the bottom and build it. Like, that's what you do. You start from the bottom. Like, everybody starts from the bottom. And it's turned around because most people try to leverage money. We don't leverage money here. We leverage skill. You understand? Like, do you see the difference? You see what I'm saying? Skill is what is compounding the money. It's compounded on top of each other. Just it's crazy, man. It's just insanity. Absolutely. Yeah, we did that real quick. Went from Food Network to Discovery Channel real quick. Yeah, that's how we do. We talk about all type of stuff. Yep. Yeah, so and I recently realized I didn't even think about it for some reason until Lulu, she ended up taking me to this place. It's actually a burger spot. And I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm allergic to beef. I can't mess with beef, right? So I'm like, damn, why you telling me about a burger spot? She was like, yeah, and it was so good and this and that. I'm like, so you wrong for that. And then I thought about it. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, what about a turkey burger? I'm like, what have I been thinking about all this time? What about a damn turkey burger? And I go to this place with her, and what do they have on the menu? Turkey burger. I was like, yo, all this time I forgot totally about turkey burgers. Try the turkey burger.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.
Turkey burger was the truth. And I'm like, damn, like I was kind of mad because I'm like, yo, I haven't eaten a burger like in 2 years, almost 3 years now, beef. And I'm like, damn, man, I miss a burger. I could go for a good burger. I forgot all about turkey burgers, man. And it tastes, it tastes how a beef burger would taste. But I actually like turkey better than beef anyway. But yep. So y'all know what I'm about to do. Oh man, bed burger. That's what it's called. Okay, Shani, this is what I'm saying. So now you see what I'm saying, right? I just forgot about turkey burgers because I don't know, but maybe just something in my head like, damn, I can't eat burgers no more because my thing is like with beef, I like burgers and steaks. Like I love a good burger on the grill and I love a good steak. And I'm like, damn, I can't eat beef at all. So that means no burgers and steaks. So in my mind, I'm associating burgers with just beef. You understand what I'm saying? But then I just thought about it when she told me this last time about this damn burger that she had. She was like, yeah, the burger was so good and it had all of the toppings. And I was like, yo, I should throw punch you just for telling me. Then I was like, wait, hold on. What about turkey burger? I thought, let me go and see. Because then, and oh, you know what it was? She mentioned chicken. She said that they have chicken sandwiches. I was like, I want no chicken sandwich. I'm like, if I want a chicken sandwich, I go to Chick-fil-A. I'm not going somewhere else for no chicken sandwich like that. So then I thought about it. I was like, wait, turkey burger. Because I want burger. I don't like if it's a chicken sandwich, that's not a burger. I want burger, like ground meat. I need that burger, man. And I never tried a salmon burger. Never tried a salmon burger. Bison. I don't think I would mess with no bison, man. Bison seemed like it would have a whole different taste. For real. Oh yeah, slutty vegan. I'm familiar with. Yeah. Slutty vegan, yes. Ro, the Slutty vegan, they have burgers there that's like vegetarian, right? Yeah, because I saw that. I did see that. I did see that. Like even Burger King, I think got the Impossible Burger, but I don't mess with Burger King no more. I don't mess with them. I ain't messed with them in like 10 years. Yeah. Wow. Black bean burger. That's interesting. Yeah, I gotta try salmon burger. I don't know. Yeah, like you know how I am. I want to know beforehand that it's gonna be good. I don't really like trying stuff and then I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like trying stuff and it ain't good. You know? I want to know beforehand it's good. So usually I'll ask somebody about a place to go where they know that it's good. So I don't gotta waste my precious taste buds on some whack food. Yep. Yeah, and I used to mess with Shake Shack. Yeah, you know that. But it's all good. I got a new spot. I got a new turkey burger spot. Yep. Oh, so you talking about the ones you make in the house? So how do they come? Like in a box? If Aldi got them, they probably in the box, right? I'm gonna try those. You ready? They all here? All right. I'm ready now. Shoot, I want my turkey burger. See, my family greedy as hell. They already packed to go. Yeah, Shake. I did enjoy Shake Shack. I had like that. That was my spot. And I didn't even think about it. I wonder if Shake Shack had turkey burgers. Did they have turkey burgers? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Oh, Jay Carly taking it there on that Hawaiian bread. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Slutty vegan is the truth. You right. You right. She said everything in the box is good. Oh man. Yeah, that Hawaiian bun when you warm it up and you throw that I can't believe it's not butter. Oh, I'm gonna put y'all on to I can't believe it's not butter though. If you can't mess with regular butter because of cholesterol, like me, your doctor told me cholesterol was too high. So I moved to I can't believe it's not butter. Reason I like I can't believe it's not butter because it tastes like real butter. I don't like you know how country crock tastes? Country crocks don't taste like real butter. Country crock tastes like country crock. I need something that tastes like real butter, man. I can't believe it's not butter all day. All right, y'all. So, I'm getting out of here because I'm getting hungry now. We done shifted back to the food combo, and here we go. Yeah, you hooked on that slutty vegan, right? Yeah, Ro want to try the salmon burgers. I'm gonna try them too. Earth Balance. That's in the supermarket. I'm gonna look that up and try that one too. What? Wait. Hold up. See, I don't like when y'all do this. I don't like when y'all do this, Angel. She talking about it's better than I can't believe. Come on now. You know I'm gonna go try it now. Earth Balance vegan butter. All right. Earth Balance. Okay. I'm gonna try it. And Jay Carly's saying it too. Vegan butter tastes more like butter than I can't believe it's not butter. Really? So let me ask you, so does the vegan butter not have cholesterol? That's my issue. Look at Angel talking her shit.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, and David, he reiterating bison burgers. I don't know, man. A bite. You know what's funny? I got a picture of a bison in my office in here. No bullshit. Big ass bison. That's funny that you mentioned that. I got a picture of one. Um, tastes exactly like the real butter. So what I just asked y'all? I just asked y'all something about the cholesterol. That's what I need to know about it. So it's called Earth Balance. Shawnee says Smart Balance Vegan Edition. Is that the same thing or is it a different one? Better for you than I can't believe. All right, see. So y'all get on my nerves with this. I'm going right to Google right now. Let me see something. Earth Balance Vegan Butter. Let's see. Oh, I seen this before. I seen this in the supermarket before. Yeah, it's in a yellow container. But let me see something. But yes, the vegan one. So they got the sticks. Do they have the one in the tub that's vegan, or just the sticks? Let me see if this one is it. This one is the red container. Because I also like the spread if I can get it. But maybe they don't have the vegan butter in the spread. It might just be sticks. Let me see. I'm only seeing sticks so far. So they got the buttery spread in the container. I don't see the vegan one in the thing and as a spread. All right, well I'll figure it out. Oh, it is in the tub. So the one in the tub is vegan. It's not saying that though. But is it just vegan butter? Period. Or do they have a vegan version of this butter? I think that's what I'm kind of asking. Because it says original buttery spread. So is the original buttery spread vegan? Maybe it is. Yeah, we definitely end up talking about food though. You right about that. Yes, we do. Okay, Shawnee said it's not dairy. That's so it is vegan. So all right, so the main one is vegan. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get a tub, man. Right. Okay. So it's just vegan butter. So why you talking about country crock though? We already dismissed country crock. I want no country crock. Jay Carly, she's funny. Andrew over here sending me the picture. She had to go to the fridge and take it out and take a picture. All right, I got you. So let me see. All right, that looks good. That's saying everything I want to hear. It's saying non-GMO, vegan, and it's whipped. All right, cool. So I know which one to get. Thank you very much. All right, cool. Yep, I will be trying that. And I will let y'all know if it's better than I can't believe it's not butter. Yep, I will let you know. Jay Carly sent me pictures of the Country Crock plant butter with olive oil. So, Jay Carly, which one is better between the two, in your opinion? And you better not say Country Crock. Is which one's better between the Earth Balance and the Country Crock one? Yeah, funny. See, I'm gonna hit Jay Carly. I'm gonna hit her. She said Country Crock is better. All right, I'm out. I'm out. All right, y'all. So listen, yeah, Jay Carly, she never she has no chill whatsoever. She was like, nah, the Country Crock, man. Shit. Forget all that. I'm going with Country Crock. When the first thing I said was I don't like Country Crock. That was the first thing I said when I started talking about the butter. she don't even care. She don't care nothing about that. All right, y'all. So I will see you guys on Sunday, Monday, one of them days. Everybody enjoy your weekend. And y'all know what it is. So this is Coffee and Charts Volume 60. Yep. All right, y'all. So y'all have a great weekend, man. All right, I will talk to you. Love, peace, and soul. Y'all know what it is. Deuces.
Dom the Monko, Dom the Monko.